everybody, I'm Gerry Katzman, welcome to Master Talent Teachers. We're here with Dicky Eagan, head writer from Last Call with Carson Daly. You've worked on Lopez Tonight, The Wayne Brady Show, and countless other late night shows.
I have.
And I am so excited to have you with us. Today I want to actually do something that most people don't ever get a look inside. Inside the beast of late night comedy writing.
If you want to be a writer, the key to it, a comedy writer at least, from my standpoint, is you have to write, and B, you have to surround yourself with other talent, with other comics, with other writers. You play to your competition, whether it's lower or it's higher. And if you seek to get better, you know, if you're going to go play pickup basketball, you always go to the courts, and there's scrubs on one, and then there's the guys who can play. And you should go play with the guys that can play.
And get your ass whooped.
Yeah. But try to hang, and it's only going to make you better. That's going to make you feel good, but you know, try to hang around with good, funny people, and they will make you better, and they'll challenge you and raise your game. I think that's a really, really important thing, if not just for networking, is to be around. I think also you need to have some type of goal, and whether you reach that goal or not isn't really the point, isn't necessarily the point, but you should make a goal like, all right, I want to write for this show someday, or I want to write a screenplay, or I make a goal, and then as you move toward it, like life, it'll take you in all different directions. You'll end up somewhere else, but still you made that, you kind of made that goal, and maybe you'll end up, you know, achieving your goal. But I think that helps with writing, because if you get up every morning and you're not really sure why you're doing it, you know, it's a little tougher. I think it might be a little bit tougher. But if you're, you know, you want to be big on Twitter, you know, do that. If you want to make YouTube videos, and then do that. And it's not even fair. It's not even fair now.
Yeah,
compared to when we started, and it's not even fair. But even I do that stuff, you know. Even you've got to kind of adapt and change.
Yeah. What's the most exciting part about writing those types of jokes, and either being a monologue writer or a head writer? What's the thing that really excites you about it?
Well, there's something great about going into work in the morning, typing something, and then standing on the side of a room and watching a room erupt, even though it's not you telling the joke, but being able to write it for another host and listening to that room erupt at that joke, it's such a satisfying, it's a very, you know, the closest thing I can imagine to theater, of having that immediate reaction, and every night it's different. And I think that's probably the best part of it. The best part, that something that came into your brain this morning is making a room full of people, and hopefully millions, if you're on a good enough show, you know, a few million people laugh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Other than being funny, and other than having a strong work ethic, what's the third most important quality that you can nurture in yourself to be good and successful in a career in comedy and writing?
Self-hate. I think it's be funny, work hard, but also you need to be sociable, and you need to be able, people need to be able to work with you. And I think, I remember growing up, we would always hear the saying, "Oh, it's not what you know, it's who you know." And there was always a negative connotation to that. It's not what you know. You know, it's not how much you know. It's like someone's getting you a job or something. And then I realized that was true in Hollywood, and it was actually a valid thing, that no one's gonna, especially in comedy writing, especially in producing, you know, if you're on camera, off camera, if they don't know who you are, they're not going to hire you. You know, people need to know you, and I think there is something to be said about. Honestly, I'm racking my brain right now. I'm trying to think of a writer that I know that's been fired for not being funny. And I don't think, and I can't think of any. Because most of the time, if you get the job, you're funny enough. Most of the time, if you get fired, you either are not showing up to work or you're not working well with others. Mm-hmm. And I think that's probably, as far as getting jobs and keeping jobs, that's a huge thing. Being able to work in a room, to not be overbearing, to not cut people off. If you're at a writer's table, to be able to pitch an idea, not steal people's stuff, because it has everything to do with whether you're hired on the next job and the next job and the next job.
Thank you so much. This was amazing. What, did you have something else you wanted to say?
No. Did you have something else you wanted to ask me?
No.
How long have we been sitting here?
It's cold.
I realize I'm like talking. We're in California, by the way.
Well, both of us are from Fall River, Massachusetts, so we have nothing to complain about. Dicky Eagan, you can follow him on Twitter. What is your Twitter handle?
I believe it's at Dicky Eagan.
At Dicky Eagan. And I'm at standupcomedyclass.com. I cannot thank you enough.
Really?
Yeah, really. This was awesome.
You're gonna put this on something, and people are gonna see it.
They're gonna see this. Yeah. And if you liked it or you have a question, please post it underneath. I'll definitely try and answer it. I'll send the link to Dicky. I don't expect him to ever.
Okay.
No. But tweet him something. Get angry. And thank you for joining us here at Master Talent Teachers. And once again, to my guest, Dicky Eagan, thank you for being here today.
Thanks
man.
for coming down.
Thanks.
I can't believe we did this.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.